Hi, Flosstube.
This is Barb.
And this is Leanne. And we are lost in Floss. Barb,
Yeah?
you're showing your backside.
Oh,
Turn around.
Oh. So this is my front.
This is the front. We labeled the front. We're now labeling our fronts.
I do know the difference between front and back, but for those of you who didn't see our last video, I proudly showed the back of my old Christmas tree for quite a while and got many comments from people. I think you showed the back.
Yeah.
And what happened was I had one contact in, and I had it on the board after I showed it to Leanne when we started talking, when I came over. Mm-hmm. And so I never really looked at the front of it. I just clipped it on, and when we hold things up, all we see is the back. So
yeah. And I didn't have glasses on, so I couldn't see the front of it.
It looked just fine.
So,
and, you know, it's not like we really watch the videos ourselves before they go live.
Well, I do, but I'm watching TV as it's going through,
right.
So...
Unless there's music playing through the whole thing, you don't really notice it.
Oh, yeah. But that, too, I'm not really wearing glasses when I see it, so... And I'm doing it on an iPad, so I can't tell if it's front or back. I assume.
Well, and really, it's like monotone colors,
yeah.
So it's not like it would jump out at you. So.
And I have to applaud you.
Why?
Because not many Flosstubers would show the back of their...
Whether on purpose or not.
Yep, I think that's very brave. I think Barb was very, very brave.
Well, I always say I'd rather show my back of my stitching than myself in underwear, so...
Oh, and I say that all the time. I'm sure most of you do.
Yeah, I'm past the age where I get too embarrassed by very many things.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, it's an honest mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I mean, now you know we're real. You know. We have no production crew behind us or in front of us telling us, do this now. Talk about this. No, it's just Barb and I, and I'm not very tech savvy.
And I promise I will show the front today.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
It was great.
Oh my gosh.
Classic.
That was fun. Yeah, you know.
So we had to poke fun at it a little bit.
Gotta make sure you guys are paying attention there, you know.
In case you
not just falling asleep as we're rolling.
Yeah. Who are these people?
Yeah. So, and then let's see. What other comments we had?
Someone on your last Instagram post wanted you to show your October pillow.
Oh, and here is my October pillow. Which, when I put it out, it seemed like October was so far away. But I just used some chenille on the edge, and then just backed it. And then I took just some floss, a few strands, and I just stitched it right along there, just to give it a little something something. So, and these are Country Cottage Needleworks. I couldn't find my October, but here's the July one. So it's just one of those little patterns.
Those are so cute.
They really are. They really are. So, and then the other thing that I had in that picture, and I know you guys saw this, was this little board that Barb made.
The beer board.
The beer board. And Barb, there is no pattern for that. She just took little motifs from different spots to fill them up.
Stitch till they look full enough and call it a day.
Yeah. So that was all in that Instagram.
That was a very cute little montage. Looked very nice.
Yeah, I thought that turned out cute. Yeah, and that board I thought fit in there just perfectly. So.
Unlike mine, where I lay them on my family room floor, and it's like, okay, try not to get the shadows in. Because I'm doing it at midnight.
No, I did mine kind of late too, and it was just in a basket. I'm like, okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, all that stuff was in a little basket. that I just have sitting on the in the kitchen.
I thought you said the bathroom.
No, I do have my piece that was in the bathroom.
Well, I was just thinking, like, we have overhead lights in the family room, and so a lot of times you have to stand just so you're not shadowing over.
Yeah.
So maybe the bathroom would be, like, on the counter.
Oh, no, I just did mine in the kitchen.
Like, I won't put it on the toilet or anything, but...
Well, you could maybe go and take pictures at the same time. You might probably be the right height.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a good one.
It is. And I thought there was some other...
Question?
Yeah, I thought there was. I can't remember. And, no.
We'll maybe think of it,
well.
or maybe we won't, or just ask again and we'll tell you.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. Look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so any Flosstubers you've been watching?
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of them. It was somebody you told me to watch.
Was it Stitching with My Besties?
No, I didn't get to that one yet.
There's one that I told Barb, and I couldn't remember the name, so I edited out of our last video because I'm like, why have that in there if I can't remember? Brenda and the Cereal Starter. Did you watch them?
No, it was one other one.
Oh, then I don't know. They were funny.
It just came up one day, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this.
See, somebody else just came up, and I thought, oh, I'll just watch to see. And I thought they were funny, but I don't know who it was, because then it just kept rolling because I was doing something, and then
I really had a good memory when I was in my 20s. Not so much now. Yeah. It's all like, oh, it sounds familiar. Yeah. But I can't remember any of the details.
Well, Brenda and the Cereal Starter, and I think her name is Laura, is the Cereal Starter. You'll like, they do a lot of...
oh, I know who I watched. It was, the quilt one who's now does Floss. The one you told me.
Oh, Stitch Roadies.
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
Anna, someday I'm coming to visit you.
She's bringing me with.
Yes.
It's a two-for package.
And we want Anne to join.
Oh yeah, well we're gonna stay in Anne's little room with the twin bed.
Anne on Instagram is Cottons and Wool, and Anna is Stitching Roadie. She also has quilt roadie videos, and I've been watching quilt roadies for a long time, and now I feel like Anna is like one of my best friends.
Did she do like she was at a shop or something?
Yeah, she was at Acorns and Threads.
Yeah, that's where
and
it was.
because I was at Acorns and Threads, I feel like a connection to everybody. And Marion, the librarian, I sat next to her while we had some more. Well, I had s'mores. She ate hers earlier.
Oh, okay. Now
I remember who that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It all connects together.
I know. They had a really nice little group there at Acorns and Threads, which is a really nice.
We're gonna try to get a group.
Yeah, we are. We decided we're gonna try to get a little stitching group together. There we have no L&S, so we're gonna try at Panera in Brookfield at Ruby Isle. And we thought, is this a Wednesday? Or is it a Tuesday? It's October.
I thought it was maybe a Tuesday.
October 15th.
Hold on.
Wait. We'll get a calendar because I don't want to misspeak.
I wrote it down.
And it's like we film from my phone, and I feel lost without my phone.
Oh. I didn't write it down.
It's October 15th, but what day is that?
Oh, that is a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Okay.
On Tuesday, October 15th, from 6 until 8:30, and that's in the evening. We thought we'll try an evening. If some people come, we'll try a Saturday and just kind of mix it up if this works. We don't know.
But we thought it would be a good idea if you guys email us if you're interested in coming, just so we have some idea of. It's going to be Leanne and I sitting there. Maybe we'll have dinner. But our Lost and Floss email is
lostandfloss2@gmail.com.
as in the number 2.
Number 2,
like the symbol 2. We get goofed up on some of our words and whatever.
But it's in the description below as to what it is.
So if you can just email us if you think you might be interested in coming that night, and bring a project and show up. And
and we're going to try, when you walk in, we'll be on the right-hand side of the place. And let us know if you're going to come, and then we can like set aside a chair for you.
Are you going to move the tables around? The only reason I asked that, one time we went out to dinner with friends and then we went to Starbucks afterwards, and I think I went to the bathroom or something, or was waiting for my coffee, and came back and the whole like configuration of the lounge area with chairs and little tables was all moved around, and Leanne had rearranged for better conversation.
Well, it's
and
like,
it was
I mean,
nice.
if you have that many people, then you want to kind of sit together.
But the look on the barista's face, like when she walked around the corner and the furniture was in a totally different arrangement.
But we put it back.
Oh,
yeah. So, I mean, no skin
funny,
off
though.
their back, you know.
It was good.
So we all had coffee and treats and whatever.
I think they gave us free leftovers that they were.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you guys how that works.
Oh, yeah. You must get lucky there more than once.
I know. So get together Panera's in Brookfield at Ruby Isle.
It's on Calhoun?
It's off of Calhoun.
Okay.
It'll be October 15th, which is on a Tuesday, from 6 to 8:30. We thought.
And if you want to wear a t-shirt and a hat, maybe some clown makeup, just for Leanne.
No, just come normal.
All right. No, that'll be fun. We've been talking about doing it for a long time, so we hope like some of you might be interested.
Yeah. So, and then we'll see what kind of Wisconsin stitchers watch us. Poor things.
Yeah, really.
So another thing that we're gonna do is, because I have a pile, and I think Barb has a bit of a pile of FOs, finished objects, but not FFOs. We're going to devote October to finishing. Now, that doesn't mean you can't stitch or anything during that, but we're going to try to do finishes, and we figure if we get a bunch of people to do it, it might motivate each other. So we have a hashtag of FF October.
So like FFO and then C-tober after it.
Yeah.
Very creative, Leanne.
I know. but we thought if people post what they fully finish, then it might encourage somebody else to fully finish it, and might encourage me.
Well, because my personal goal is to get at least, I might not get it done in October, but I want to get my Stitch 9 challenge pieces done in 2019.
That's a good idea.
Like final finished and everything. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Got 3 of them. 3 of them final finished already, I think.
So I think I figured out how to put words on as we're videotaping, so I can do the hashtag and see. I think I did that the last time. Yeah. I think I did that.
You went insert here.
I know, but I can't insert. I don't know how to. I can insert, but it takes our picture off. Like, I wish I could just like insert a picture as we're talking, but we can't.
Picture.
But yeah, I think I can run words across and see.
Then you can see your beautiful quilt in the background.
Yeah.
If you had another picture.
Oh, if I had another picture. Yeah, but then I could take it off and put it on and whatever.
Whatever. How far into this are we? 15 minutes. We haven't talked stitching.
No, well, a little stitching.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we got things talked about. And then another thing that we want to say is thank you to the Fat Quarter Shop, who sent us a few goodies again.
Ooh, yay.
So, which we will have a giveaway, but we're waiting for that on this. So they sent us these stitch cards, and this is Group B, and this is all from the Farm Girl series. This is by Lori Holt, and she is Bee in My Bonnet is her company name, and these patterns are made by Fat Quarter Shop. It's So Emma, which is right here, and I just think they're really cute. They're cute little starter squares that you can put together or
Just
do them little
one of 'em?
separate little motifs. Yeah, they're fun. I know I did the Christmas ones that were fun. And so then we also got this Quilty Love, which
That's
is
cute.
another It's So Emma pattern by Bonnie Holt again, Bee in My Bonnet. And these little white lines is Rick Rack.
Oh,
So,
yay.
which is really fun to see how she did that.
yeah, that's a good idea.
So
Think how much quicker that would be.
I know, and it gives a little more interest to the piece.
Dimension?
I just think that's very clever.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So, and I love it in the red and the pinks. And then Lori has her new Farm Girl Vintage 2 book out. And this is a quilt book. And all these little motifs are just absolutely adorable. Again, this is Bonnie Holt by Bee in My Bonnet. And I don't know if, no, I don't know. You can get these at the Fat Quarter Shop. And even in the back, which as I was looking through it, I mean, she's got just different ways of using the quilts.
Is that motifs taken from this book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so combined differently.
Yeah.
Oh,
And let's see if I can find something that doesn't have the pattern on it. But, you know, I mean, look what she did with these. And I absolutely love these aprons. So it's a really handy book. And these are all pieced, which is totally up my alley.
Yeah.
Like there's not, I think there might be a few little applique things, but she pieces her blocks.
oh, you don't like to?
So I don't like
Applique?
to. No, I like it if you're gonna do a piece, cut it and do it.
But
so.
like, how can you do curved shapes without applique?
I don't think there's any curved shapes in here, but they might look that way.
Oh, because they're tiny.
Yeah, but you can do curves. You can do curves piecing. It's not easy,
Yeah.
but you can do it without applique. So there's a few things by Lori Holt.
And do we want to talk about our giveaway winner?
Okay, our giveaway winner, yes. We did hear from Sharon, who is our winner, but we still need to hear from Monica of Lazy Daisy Needlework. You are the winner of the Happy Camper. If we don't hear from you by our next video, which will probably be in 2 weeks or so, then we will pick a different winner.
Yep.
So, got that taken care of.
And we're planning now for our 3,000 subscriber giveaway. So we're trying to come up with something fun for that.
Yeah, it'll probably be wintry.
Yeah, I think wintry.
Yeah,
Since winter is so long here,
yeah.
we might as well make it long for you too.
Well, in this way we can kind of figure out what we want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, we thank you for watching us, subscribing, drop us a like. I love saying that. Share. You can share our videos with other people. and help us to get to 4,000.
Wait, are you going to share with Cher?
Share. I'm
Or
sure
just share cross stitches?
I probably would think not.
Well, you just never know.
You don't, because she is a pretty interesting person. You don't know.
I wonder if there are any like famous cross stitchers. Anybody know any?
I don't know.
I mean, you hear of like actresses knitting and things like
Yeah.
that, but
I don't know.
if anybody knows one, let us know. Then we can wave to them.
Shout them out.
Yeah. Great job.
Yeah, when they could start doing Flosstube, they would have a production company.
Oh
behind
yeah,
them,
that's
and
true. Could you imagine? 8
Okay,
hours
wait.
later, they all 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, we need to fix your hair. Stop.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Wait,
Glam squad.
Dan's got that down. And then like, let's push up the sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
Let's show some stitching.
I think we probably should.
Unless you have something
I
else.
thought there was one other thing I was going to say,
I don't know.
but I don't know. I don't know. So, okay,
Here we
can I
go.
show one thing that's an older stitch?
Yep.
Since we showed our fall stuff, and I know I didn't show this, but last year I think everybody and their brother was doing this, and I didn't pull the pattern out, which I should have. But I don't even know what the name of it was. Was it pumpkin patch?
Pumpkins for sale? For sale.
For sale. That's
I think it is.
So this is like a Priscilla-fied
It's cute.
piece. So, and this does hang in my bathroom on the wall.
It looks good there.
Up high. So, and it's just on, I just kind of put it on cardstock, and then this is cardstock too, and then I put these buttons on, and I just tied it onto this tobacco basket, I think they call it, and then I had a little piece of, I don't know, pip berries that I put in there, and that's it. And I do hang it from the ribbon, which has the nail in it because I couldn't figure out how to get it out. Well, it's like a little peg. So,
Looks cute.
yeah. So, there it is.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. So, that's all I have to show. That's old
Yeah.
stuff. So let's start out with, have you purchased anything this week?
No.
Me neither.
Nope. Didn't need to.
No.
Had plenty to work on.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, then let's start out with whips.
Okay. I have some whips.
Ooh.
So that showing my whips might answer which items in my last Instagram picture were I was done stitching with. Really, the right answer at the time was 0.
I was gonna say, I texted Barb for something, and she's like, "Don't you want to know how many pieces I finished?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and she goes, "None."
But I enjoyed reading what everyone thought. Like someone said, all of them. I'm like, oh my god.
I knew it wasn't all of them because you showed the picture and it had autumn time.
Yeah.
Needed to be done.
Right.
But I'm like, oh, I thought pumpkin patch for sure. So
No, at the time, none of them. So I've been working on, Leanne graciously lent me this pattern, Midnight Ride by Blackbird Design.
I love this.
It's just so cute. I have a little, like one of those cardboard boxes that has kind of like gray with orange polka dots. So I'm hoping it'll turn out to be a size. I'm stitching this on 32 count 10 rough. And
It looks good.
it does look good, but I hate this fabric. Like it really, my count is all screwed up in there, but the variegation in the thread, I'm like, you'll never see it.
It
So I
looks
just
good.
kept going.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Yeah, I would.
So hopefully I'll get that one done before
Oh, this one's cute.
end of the month. This one was one of Gobble by Bent Creek, and this was one of my very first thrift store finds. And I thought it was really cute, so I pulled it out one day and I started stitching it.
Oh.
And then I ran out of the thread color that I needed, so
Oh, what color did you need?
I bought it. It's
Oh.
just a DMC. Oh, speaking of which, do you have like Black Crow, the cotton one?
I might.
Like a piece of thread this big?
Oh, I think I only have this much now.
Oh, darn it.
I might. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
Oh,
My stuff is downstairs.
because I ran out of hair for one of my guys. Oh, Christmas Tree by All Through the Night. I love, 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 love this one.
I might have to do this one.
Yeah. And this is the one I showed backwards today.
Oh,
You're going to get
wait,
this
wait before you show it.
quality control. Is that the front?
Yes, it is.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. I love this thread. It's just one thread. And Pam from Between the Lines.
Stitching Between the Lines.
Stitching Between the Lines picked this out for me. And Pam, you were right on with this. This is exactly what I wanted. So I can't wait to get it done. It's like I'm trying to go in order so I get some of the light, and dark on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So gets a little tricky, but
That's
it's
very
getting
cool.
there. Next, I had a birthday start. I started something on my birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which was Autumn Time by New York Dreamer.
I like this one.
Yeah, Leanne just stitched this recently. We had bought all the different times, like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Probably over a year ago. I'm still not sold on my colors, so they might be changing. The green isn't vivid enough. I like my Autumn Time color, but it's just not popping yet to me.
Oh, I like it. I would just leave it.
I
Finish it
ended up, I left off the green apple. I'm going to put a leaf there because I wanted to try to get falling leaves on one line. So I might adjust, because I'm right up to that, I might adjust this down a row, or I might just
Oh,
leave
just
it.
leave it.
Because it's like, really, who
It's
cares?
done is better than perfect.
Yeah. But I think it's cute.
I think it's cute. I like it. Those squirrels are just so cute.
I love this. This is a Belle Soie, and I really like that color.
Ooh.
I was going back and forth on what color I was going to use, and then I read the name of this, and it was Harvest, and I'm like, well,
Gotta use it.
gotta use that. So, some of you might have been knocked out of the competition for guessing what was
Oh, yeah.
done by now.
So we know it's not all.
Not all. But I have been working
Wait,
on...
do you want to... Can I show my whips?
Oh, well, these are still whips.
Oh, okay.
They're not done. Or
Oh.
do you want to go?
No, go.
Oh.
I thought these were done.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, Cinnamon Stars, Plum Street Samplers. So many people have stitched this, but I love it
I
however
love that.
it's done. And it's really time consuming. I'm almost there.
Oh, that is cute.
I've made a lot of progress on it. So my sunflower field is done. I have the scarecrow left, a few more ears of corn, and a couple more cinnamon stars. And got to do some brick mortaring yet, but yeah, I love it. So this will be done, hopefully not too long a time. And then I almost got another FFO, but I did not. So, thank you. Let me make sure I get the names right. Michelle and Jan contributed to my stitching. Vinny Vong Bang. He is just so funny. I had done Betty Broomstick and didn't even know about Vinny, and then saw him, and it's like, I need him to go with Betty. So he is almost done. I have to put his little, like, his eyes on, and I think I might backstitch around his cuffs just to set him off a little bit. But I think he is darn cute. I think he gets like button eyes or something. He looks cross-eyed. So, okay, so that's the end of my whips. Does anybody notice anything missing?
I do. I can hear everybody yelling. And I think
It's kind of overrated.
Was it Vicky that was chanting? Okay. I have just one whip.
Ooh.
That I actually worked on. So it's Blackbird design. Blackbird. And it's part of the Magical Mystery Tour series, which is probably older. I don't know what the year is.
I like this one.
But this is what I have done. And I'm stitching it on 36 count Tycho Edinburgh, Tycho, which I think that's what it is, but I could be misreading it, but here it is. And I'm using Belsois Old Crow.
Isn't that like, it's
I do
so
like
fun.
that.
What I
and
like,
I'm only using one thread on this.
What I love is even I used it something with two. It, like, if you get a knot in it, you can just go, whoop, and it comes right out. It doesn't get tangled. Like
Princess Floss.
Yeah, I don't know. It is more costly, but it's really not that bad when you think of it has 12 strands versus 6. So
right.
you're getting like, because I think it's the same amount of yardage, isn't it? At least in my head it is. I don't want you to burst my bubble if I
don't know. I'm not going to say anything. If that's how you figure it out, yes. That's how it would work.
It's only like $1 more.
No, it was more than that.
Well, it's like 7 something, but if you divide that in half, because it has 12 strands versus 6,
okay.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I don't know if it has 2 yards, 4 yards, 12 yards.
Okay. I could find out and look on my little tag, but I am not going to do that.
Yeah, just don't burst my bubble.
No. So that was all the other things that I worked on, I finished. So.
Okay. Do you have any FOs?
I do have FOs.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and show them?
Okay, well, I do have this one, and it was very close to being an FFO. Jack's House by Stacy Nash Primitives and Peekaboo gave me this pattern, and I had to start it right away. And this is how it is.
That is really, really cute.
And it's going to be a little pin.
I like that fabric you chose.
Yeah, and I did buy some crushed walnut shells, a whole big bag. I mean, it's pretty big, 5 quarts of them. So I'll be doing more.
Yeah. Well, I'll be curious. Like, I saved some sawdust because I've heard people using that. I don't know. It's in the garage right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, and I have not opened up the walnut shells, but I heard you don't get the dust that you do from sand.
Yeah.
So
and from sawdust too.
I don't think sawdust has, like, the dust doesn't come through. But I don't know. We'll see.
If nothing else, you can always get an iguana because.
No, and on this I stitched this on 36 count, so it's a little smaller. And I think I had all the called for colors except for the orange because I did not have it on hand, and I stitched. I don't.
Pretty.
I think it was pumpkin pie.
Did you see Kathy of To Dye House just finished hers?
The same one? Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Yeah.
And then look what I found.
Where was
Antiques,
it?
Locks, and Keys. Oh, it was stuck in between some other finished
good
items. So.
I was getting a little nervous for you.
Oh, I knew it had to be here somewhere. I wasn't too nervous.
If it would have been me, it would have been at Hobby Lobby.
Well, and I'm like, I had the bag that I had everything in at Hobby Lobby, so I'm like, it's got to be here.
Yeah.
So this, I think I stitched this with Color and Cotton, dark truffle, and the fabric is 36 count Legacy and Edinburgh.
I like that color.
So, yeah.
pretty.
So now I can put this in the pile with things that need to be finished. And then
You got this one done too.
yeah, I had bought this the Cricket collection. It's Acorn Autumn, which Anna just showed this on her last, I think, Flosstube video of an older finish that she had.
Oh.
And I bought this at Acorns and Threads, and because it was so dang cute. And this is my finish. Oops.
That's pretty fabric too. It's
Yeah.
got some dark
And
tones to
this, let's see if I can figure out if it had a tag on it. I think it did, but I think I lost the tag, so I'm going to play the Mama Joan card and say, oh, I forgot what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just make up a name.
I think
It's the Leanne Acorn.
I think it was some rustic something or another, but yeah, I thought that turned out really cute. That was a fun, quick stitch, and I just love the top of the acorn, if you guys can see that. It's just really cute.
Is it like
It's like checkerboard.
Oh yeah, that is cute.
So,
Very pretty.
and that's that for FOs.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
And I have one FO.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Drum
So-
roll, please. Oh, I was right.
Yep. When is this from? Let's see. This is 1989. Something like
What
that.
would it say on this?
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, 1989.
89. It's from this book right here. For the Love of Cross Stitch.
It
And-
is the pumpkin patch. And look at this.
Yay!
Look at how bad. I mean, that's just how I kept my charts back then. I had two little kids. I was lucky to be stitching anything. But, so if you can see the ginormous cat on there, I think I got him stitched on, and then I realized, like, for my likes, he was just too large. He looked more like a cougar or something. And so I think that's why I never finished it. But I was pretty far along, and I found it like when I got back into cross stitching, and the idea of like pulling out the cat and finishing it started to appeal to me, because I still like the rest of it. I had the whole quilt done. I had, I don't know,
quite a bit
maybe some of
done.
the pumpkins on the bottom. I think I had the scarecrow. I had to move over the pumpkin patch letters because I didn't like how the spacing was on them. But anyways, as of today, the pumpkin patch is no longer. Don't bring up the pumpkin patch. You can bring it
Or
up.
bring
all
it
you
up.
like. Bring up the. What's
Bring it
your
up.
hashtag?
Bring up the pumpkin
Let's bring
patch.
up.
I'm
pumpkin.
bringing up pumpkin patch.
There we go. So as you can see, the cat is no longer there. I just kind of fudged in some more leaves and added some green in just to give it some variety. But I like it. I think I'm
I do too.
really happy with it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it.
I would just frame it.
Well, I'll see if I can find a frame that fits it, like without it being a major hunt.
Okay. Yeah, I think you should be able to.
Otherwise, I was thinking of like some kind of a wall thing, but using like denim, like aged denim,
that would be cute.
just because Scarecrow has.
Yeah, that would be cute. That would go really well.
Yeah, so it'll probably take me another 30 years, but I felt better after people did the Know Your Needleworker challenge. There were people with older whips than this one.
That they wanted to do.
Well, I think so, because they still had them and they showed them. So, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just amazed that I had the chart and the threads and the stitch piece all together. I was just amazed, because that's
That would be too.
not how usually I roll. So, yay
Yeah.
for me!
Yay! I feel kind of
I don't
Kinda
feel sad.
sad.
I don't feel sad at all.
I don't have anything to tease you about.
Well, we gotta wait till see it. Finished.
Okay, yeah, I keep seeing.
But hopefully by the end of the year, because that's one of my Stitch 9s, so.
The pumpkin patch?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah, so
Very
pressure's
good.
on.
It is. It was on last year, and then you...
Yeah, I gave
Didn't
myself
finish it.
a pass. I'm like, I'm making my own rules. Why do I care if
You know,
fail?
life is too short.
I know, it's like
To sit there and worry about it.
got enough real things to worry about, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh. Okay, how about FFOs?
I only have one.
Ooh, I like this one.
September.
It's a good one.
So it's a little
That is
schoolhouse.
very cute.
And I couldn't decide what to do for the backing fabric, and then I thought, oh, this check kind of has that color in the plaid and it has it in the background for September, so that's what I did. So now I only have October, which I have the chart for, and November I need to find the chart for that one, and then I'm done with the series.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. So
That turned out very cute.
yeah, I really
I like that.
And I was thinking I maybe could even use this color for October too.
Oh, absolutely.
But I've gone to just, I used to like when I first did them, when I did a 2-layer thing, I left them all separate. Like this is just,
Oops.
I've got it with packing tape just taped on. And it stays really good.
Unless you're
Unless I'm making
pasta.
Then I have to move the stitch. But anyways, you know, like a piece of mat board and a piece of fabric. I've learned that I'll just keep the top and middle layer together and just tape it on the other one. So.
You know, and I was just telling Barb, I have to start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's why I've got so many things that are not finished. Because it's like, okay, now what do I do?
I want to start doing the word plays. You started.
I have them.
How many do you have?
I don't know. I probably have maybe 8.
Oh, you
Of
have
them.
pretty many then.
Not stitched.
But you
Just the
stitched
pattern.
at least one, maybe 2.
Stitched
One. Oh.
I have I think January.
Get cracking.
I know. I have to gather it all up together. I have to get the threads.
Mm.
And the threads that I bought the last time,
You use for other things.
no, I kept them out, and they're not the ones that go with any of the word plays. So I'm like,
Did you ever figure out what you bought those other
no.
threads for?
Well, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
I don't know. So it's like, okay,
So do you have an FO?
I have one FFO.
Yay.
And
this pretty.
this I didn't pull the pattern. This is by, it must be Little House Needleworks.
Yeah, I think it is.
And
That's so
Home of a
cute.
Needleworker. I finally did something with it, and I bought this frame at Hobby Lobby. They
Oh,
had 3 of them on sale, and I'm like, I'm buying all three of them. So I've got 2 things. I have a red cottage in one of them, and I have this one, and now I need to do one more thing.
I don't remember seeing that square because I was looking for square ones there, and
It was, I bought it
While
a
ago?
couple months ago, and they were not with the frames. They were in like a clearance area, and I'm like, well, I'm buying all. There were 3 of them. I think they were $6. I'm like, I'm buying all 3. So,
it's nice.
so yeah,
frame.
I finished that. I'm glad I did it. And this one, I added the date. Let's see, yeah, the date, and then my initials on the side. So.
If you just like the house with the cobblestone thing, cinnamon stars.
Yeah.
They have a monogram on it. Do you use your first name or your last name? Your first name? Whatever letter you like better, probably.
Probably, yeah. I think, well, I think like on Blackbird Design a lot of times, they use their first initial. Because Barb.
It would be B.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
just curious.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I have WWLD,
Ooh.
and it kind of goes along with Saved from the Trash. So, I was looking all over the place for... I'm going to paint this, just so you know. But...
I like that.
I found this frame, and it had, like, something really hokey in it. Like, I can't even remember. I should have saved it. But the shape of it...
It's very cute.
I found a lock and key, and then another key. I was going to put one key up there and the lock and key down there. But what color would you make the frame? Would you make it more like a...
What color are the keys in the locking key?
Well, see, I think they're more silvery, but I might try to take like shoe polish to kind of age
Tone
them down a little bit, to make them look older.
You could, I would think, I would maybe go either black or like a charcoal black.
See, that's what I was thinking, more the charcoal.
Yeah.
Just so there's like some contrast, but
yeah.
I wasn't sure how the black would look, if it would be too...
Yeah, I think that is really cool. That's going to look very, very cool.
I know, isn't that? Like,
yeah.
And I was going to finish it, and then I'm like... And then my other thing, like the lock thing has 2 holes, like one in the top and one in the bottom. And I'm like, are you supposed... Because I was thinking I might just glue my keys on. I mean...
I would just stitch them on. Just...
Yeah, but then how do you get... Like, sometimes then the placement isn't right. So I was thinking if I had this all... Because it's going to be kind of tricky to get it... I'm going to try cutting a mat board, and if not, I'm just going to, put it on this thing.
I know, but if you put... like the SF-101 on the back, because you're going to need that to stabilize it anyway.
Yeah.
I would just take thread and just kind of tack it.
Where it should be?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's going to be straight enough?
Yeah, because you would make it straight.
Would you try to cut a piece of mat board in this color shape? It's a shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably
Versus
would.
this. And if I can't do the curve well enough, I'm just going to stretch
But it
over
doesn't...
this.
I don't think the curve has to be
Well,
that good.
yeah, I suppose it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be pretty close.
Yeah, and make sure you cut it
A little shorter.
smaller.
Right.
What is this going to...
It'll fit. It goes in.
Oh, but it won't have fabric around it. Okay,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, I would cut a thin mat board, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you could even, once you put this on the mat board,
Mm-hmm.
you could even just put holes where you want to put the keys,
Oh.
and then go through the mat board and the keys, depending on how heavy. That probably is a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because the mat board, you could just take like a needle
Right, and make your hole.
and make your holes, and then just go through those holes.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I
That is a
think
good
that
thought.
that would be good.
I know.
I
When
love the
and if
shape
you-
of this frame.
You know how many hours I spent looking for a frame? Because I really didn't feel like going and getting a custom one. It's hard to find smaller square frames, which is why that's a really good one that you
Yeah.
found.
Yeah, I want to find a box and put like a box that you can open up and put mine on top of that box.
Oh, that'd be pretty
I
too.
did find one thing at Hobby Lobby, but it was white, and I'm like, it could
Could you
go.
paint it?
Yeah, I could,
You don't want to.
but I need to go to Goodwill and kind of look, because
Yeah.
I know they got tons of boxes
Yeah.
there.
Right. Then I also have a second WWLD.
Ooh, this is fun.
Well, I hope you guys think so.
I do.
So I'm trying to figure out this guy, which is Blue Ribbon Design Fall ABCs.
I love that.
Yeah, I do like it. I'm so glad I pulled it all out and redid it.
Did you do that is it DMC?
No, it's overdyed for the
Okay.
most parts. But I found this record frame, and I kind of was
That's very
thinking
cool.
it wasn't green; it was unfinished. But I was
Oh, I
thinking
like the
like
color.
the green tones would pick it up, So it was a brighter green, and then I went over it with brown, and then I waxed it. But now I'm thinking I should have maybe distressed it a little more.
No, I like it.
But I had it without anything. Like, I have enough fabric that I could put... This isn't quite square. It's one row longer than it is wide. So, but it's pretty close. There won't be too much difference, a little bit more on the sides than on the top and bottom. But color-wise, I think this is a little too busy with the green.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
I like that fabric.
I do too. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Otherwise, and I don't think I like this. I think this is too... it's not the right color green. I like
I like
one
the
better.
brown better.
So the green is out.
Yeah,
But
with
then-
that frame.
Right. Then I just didn't know if I should just go neutral because the green has a lot of motion around it. Bear with me.
No, that looks good too. But then why wouldn't you just extend your fabric?
Right. Well, and I was thinking I might put some cording or something. I don't know if I will or not. I'll have to see how it looks once I...
This is really, I think that's
Do you think that would
pretty.
look okay?
Yeah, because you kind of have, it almost looks like you got a little bit of brown
Yeah, I was
tones in that.
excited when I saw these album frames because it wasn't very expensive, and then I had like a 40% off, so it was maybe $6.
Because I think, you know, when you look at it, I think it kind of makes this
Pop.
stand out more. And then the green just kind of relates back to the green. You did a really excellent job on that frame.
Thank you.
I really like that.
So you don't think it should be more brown? You think
I
the
mean, you
green's
could
okay?
put a little more brown if you feel like.
I don't know. If
You
you
want
think
more
it
brown?
looks good the way it is, I trust your judgment. But I could maybe I have brown wax that maybe I could go
Yeah,
over it
maybe
a second
just
time.
if you feel like you wanted a little more brown. Yeah, but I think it looks. I mean, the color relating back to your piece is perfect.
Yeah. So,
The green in it, yeah.
and I just saw somebody had a green frame that I really liked today, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of the same color.
And that I like how thick that frame is with that piece, because then it really
Gives
makes
it some
it.
oomph.
Yeah, and yeah. I think that's really cool.
Okay, well then I'll finish it
And I don't even know that I would put any cording or anything
around it.
on it. Yeah.
Well, maybe with having that border, it's busy enough.
Yeah. See
So,
how
It looks
once you get it on your mat board, see how it looks, because
Right.
it might just look.
like you're jazzing it too much.
Yeah. That's. But see that's I'm like a more plain
Mm-hmm.
person. You like things a little. You
more,
like them more jazzy than I do.
yeah.
But you're not. I don't feel you're overly jazzy.
No, I sometimes put more on, and then I look at it and say, "You need to take some off."
Well, isn't that Coco Chanel?
Yeah, well,
Get dressed, and then you take off one piece of jewelry.
no, we've said that before.
Yeah.
So
And that's, yeah. And I'm just more, everything that I do is just like more plain. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why you're wearing black.
Yeah, just plain. I do have
She-
a necklace on today, though, which I normally don't wear necklaces.
And a bracelet
I do. I have a bracelet, and I do.
and a watch.
I have earrings. I have a watch.
Oh, I don't have earrings. You got me beat. You trumped me.
And you usually don't wear earrings, but you wear, like, chunkier necklaces.
Yeah. I used to wear earrings, but then I stopped. Unless I have like good quality, they hurt my ears. So
Oh, see, and that's why I don't wear necklaces, because I don't know if I'm allergic to some of the metals or whatever, or I just don't like that feel on my neck.
Yeah.
But this is just like a thin little quartz. Okay. Okay, now you know how we
Yeah.
feel.
Like our pet peeves and issues.
Oh, yeah.
Well, are you going to show your Stop the Floss?
I am. If we're
Unless-
on that.
Yeah, we are.
So I worked on this, which I probably should have been doing some FFOs instead,
Oh,
but
this is so pretty.
but this is cute. I did this little quilt,
Oh,
and I want you to look at these little squares.
holy moly.
They're a half an inch, and those teeny tiny little buttons. But it just turned out so cute. I forgot to put some kind of way to hang it, so I have to
Tack on.
put this on, stitch this on, but that'll be a little evening
I have to
project.
look at it from the front.
Yeah.
So now is this applique?
The middle is applique as well applique, and
Oh,
then
is
the
that
rest
pretty?
is pieced. And this is from the Red Button Quilt Company. And it was just a little kit that I bought, I think last
Get
year.
them so precise. Do you sew them in strips to begin with?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, you sew the black and the cream,
Mm-hmm.
black, cream, black,
Mm-hmm.
one strip, and then cream, black, cream,
Mm-hmm.
another strip, and then you cut them, and you get them so precise. You measure, then cut,
But
and
where-
sew precisely.
Where are the ones that are cream, black, cream?
Cream, black, cream.
Ah!
So here we're talking.
Oh my god.
So in these little squares, this is a black, cream, black square. This is a cream, black, cream
Aw.
square. So you make these strips and then you cut them. This is
Can you cut that part out of the video?
No, we're not.
There are no stupid questions. Yes, there are.
That wasn't a stupid. I mean, if you don't know, and I think if you quilt, you know how to take things. There's a string. You know how to take things apart,
Mhm.
so then you can kind of see them. If you don't, you don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess if I would have really looked at the second row, I could have figured that one out. Oh,
So.
jeez.
You want to
Alrighty.
keep looking at for questions. So that was a fun Stop the Floss. I
yeah.
want to get off.
Very cute.
Yeah,
Very cute.
it was good to piece things again, even though they're teeny tiny little.
Yeah. Well, the biggest excitement as my house is tornado warnings last
Oh
night.
yeah, I was gonna ask you. I forgot to ask you about because I saw on we were watching the baseball game,
Mhm.
and then I saw on Facebook that my cousin who lives out by you, he goes, "Oh, we're going to the basement," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah. So, I mean, as storms go, I don't think it... I think it might have just gone a little south because my friend was saying they lost a bunch of trees and she's maybe a mile south of me. But, yeah, they were saying right overhead. And I'm like, whoa. So my sister was texting me and my brother. And I'm like, okay, I'll go down to the basement. And then I had stuff down there that I always meant to go through. So then I'm like, okay, this is going to Goodwill.
Doing something.
I'm doing some purging. And it's easier in the midst of a tornado. I had my cell phone and charger and my flashlight, and I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
whatever, what happens, happens. But honestly, I had like some plastic pots on the picnic table out back, and they weren't even blown off. So I don't think it could have.
I think I seen what is that town? Depot, south of you.
Oh, Genesee.
Yes, they were saying that
Yeah.
was a problem.
See,
so
and
that
I
was
think
south
that's
of
where,
you. Yeah.
because they were talking about they had highways closed for tree removal, and
Yeah.
So I feel bad for people who have had issues because.
And I
you
think
know,
they had power out. I heard
Oh,
that there were power outages there, so I think they got hit way worse.
but
And my cousin is
Yeah.
further south down that way too, so.
Vinny would have had a face on him had it not been for having to go in the basement. But
Well,
it's like better
safe
sorry.
than face
Well,
on
and
Vinny.
especially like my phone alert went off, and then it's like it's like the
boy.
megaphone, and it didn't even say watch; it said warning, like spotted or something like
Oh,
that. And I'm like,
man.
nah, I'm not messing around with
just
this.
go down, yeah.
But anyways, so another thing we wanted to talk about is we're gonna do a separate video because Pumpkin
Oh, yeah.
Patch ends both our Stitch 9 challenge. So we have completed 9 each, and I'm thrilled. I'm sure you're thrilled.
I am thrilled too, yeah.
So
we're going to we'll do a separate video. Yeah, I don't know when I can edit these, but we'll just show our Stitch 9 challenges, so.
You can watch that separate at your convenience.
Yeah, but we'll count it as like a regular floss tube.
Okay. Do what you want.
Well,
but
as
I'm
far as
wearing the
numbers
same
go,
clothes.
Well, then maybe, I suppose then we could go B.
I'll just count it. Like,
We're
what's
up to
different?
30 episodes.
Holy cow.
This is our 30th episode, so would we be
should have-
30B or 31?
We should have had a party.
We should. We could have more cake.
More cake. That was good cake.
Yeah.
I did take my piece home and share it with Jim.
Oh,
so
that's good.
yeah, I felt that was the right thing to do.
I don't think I shared mine with Mike.
Well, I walked in with that. It would have been a little bit hard not to. So.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, I guess because we're going to record some more, we should just say goodbye.
More. See you in a bit.
Yeah. I will not be wearing my sign anymore.
Because Barb now knows her front.
I do. I learned my lesson. I hope I never make that mistake again. Never.
Well, that is darn brave. And really, I got
Brave? Like, I didn't even know until it was live that it was backwards.
Well, you could have, like, said, you
Take
need
it
to
down.
edit that.
Whatever.
You take it out, take it out, take it out. And when I do edit things, I really don't edit that much unless we are really rambling and I'm trying to cut it down. But I try to just keep it as we are, which I think you can kind of tell because you don't see these splices throughout the whole thing.
We're like talking and it's like,
we're talking here all of a sudden.
The sun has set.
Yeah.
What happened to those 4 hours?
Yeah, so, but
yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's pretty brave. And, I mean, big deal.
Really?
To show the back. I mean...
I know, like, some of the little rules, I don't know who made the rules, but, like, I can see not showing your chart. I mean...
Oh, that absolutely.
Yeah. But as far as, like, not starting until you've shown the thing, I'm like, if I want to start it, I'm going to start it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I give you credit if you
wait,
but...
Yeah, I'm not one to wait.
No. Just gotta do what you want to do.
So, yeah, so you can tell we're rebels. We break the rules. Yeah.
Is there a jail for that?
No, there isn't.
No. Mm-mm.
No, it's just then it puts you in a happy place.
Yeah.
Because you broke the rules.
Got away with something.
So. Okay.
So we will see you soon for our Stitch 9 parade! We're having a parade! We haven't had a parade in a long time.
No, we haven't.
There'll be no...
Barb's getting too excited.
There'll be no music. But it will be a parade.
She'll sing. Maybe she'll sing for us. Maybe there'll be clowns.
No clowns.
No clowns.
Almost bought you one at Goodwill.
No.
I'm like, no, I won't do that to her.
I remember years and years ago, Mike's grandma, she loved QVC, and she was kind of homebound-ish, and so she would order things from QVC, and they would bring her things, and one time she bought us this clown figurine. And I said to my husband, I can't. We cannot have this in our house. And it's never came to our house.
Stayed at her house?
Yeah, we kind of accidentally left it there.
Oh.
So it was
funny.
like, yeah, I just could not. So
could not, would not, should not.
no, the only clown I have is the ornament that Barb gave that I hang in the back of the tree.
It's so lovely.
I'm sorry about people that like clowns. I'm sorry.
Make your living being a clown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we
Okay,
tried to end it, but now
ramble.
we really should. So
I can't see. No, we're not too bad.
Not too bad.
So, okay.
Okay.
So we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.